Do you know how much you love? It's not a question that we get asked very often, is it? In fact, it's a question I've only ever been asked once in my lifetime. I had the privilege of working with a facilitator who took hold of my hand, looked into my eyes, and asked me that question. Jane, do you know how much you love? In that moment, my entire body felt different. It seemed as though my entire heart had opened and unfolded, and all of me was there out on display. This person in front of me, she knew me. She could sense the depth of the love that I have for other people in my life, not just for those really close to me with whom I have bonds of affection, but for those for whom I feel I'm here to support, those for whom have travelled journeys and paths that have been similar to my own, where they felt pulled in different directions, fragmented, scattered, felt as though they've been running on empty, and yet they need all of themselves to do all of the work that they want to do. People who really deeply care about making a positive difference. In that moment, when she asked me, "Do you know how much you love?" I started to cry because I realized in that moment that the amount of love I held was infinite. It wasn't limited by anything or anyone. And yet, myself, to be included in that love that I give so easily and effortlessly to others, was often forgotten, despite the work that I do every day, teaching others how to include themselves in the love that they extend. You see, I need this work too. They say we teach what we most need to learn. And every now and then, someone crosses our path who helps us to take that learning a little deeper, to open that capacity we have a little wider. I'm running a retreat this spring. In essence, it's about love. It's about you pulling back to you all of what you've fragmented and scattered in various different places. Because what I've learned is when we do that, when we leave little bits of ourselves here, there, and everywhere, we can feel as though we have nothing left for ourselves. And the people that we care about, the people that we show up for, the projects that we work on, that we bring so much of ourselves to, they don't actually need us to leave bits of ourselves with them. When we show up with all of ourselves and we hold the energy of that, we can radiate that out and we don't need to be fragmented and scattered. We can share of ourselves and actually we can amplify the energy we have when we come alongside others. But we need to learn how to do that. It's really been my life's work to understand that for myself, and I'm still learning. Yet I have a lot also to share. I'm going to be joined this March from the 14th until the 17th by several other pillars of support, several very highly skilled facilitators, one of whom is that very facilitator who held my hand and asked me how much I love. We're going to be co-creating a space for you to connect to the love inside of yourself and to be held and supported in a supportive framework, a supportive container around you so that you can feel safe to learn more about yourself, to understand more about how you embody who you are, how you move through your day to day, and how you can also pull more of yourself back to yourself and preserve your energy and bring more focus to what's most important for you. We're in really challenging times right now. It's not just empaths, coaches, counselors, psychotherapists who are feeling that they are drained. All around us, change makers are doing their best to work on things that are going to make a positive difference in the world. And they're trying to help those around them that are often stuck in systems that aren't operating or functioning properly anymore. We need to come together. We need to learn how to access our fullest potential. We need to learn how to flourish in times when we could otherwise get swallowed up by and choked by the pace, the franticness, the distractions, the things that would pull us here, there, and everywhere if we weren't aware of them. We need to learn together how we can cultivate and grow the very rich new shoots that are needed for this next chapter of our lives. The work we do is important, and this retreat is an opportunity for you to work on you so that you can continue to do the work you do, or to step more fully into the work that you know you're meant to do in a way that you've never done before. I hope that you will be able to join us. All of the details of the retreat are shared in the link below. Come join us so we can focus and flourish together.